F1 at Spa, MotoGP at Indy, and more. But the biggest news, Parente gets his first pole and then wins. Not me, Alvaro Parente, in GP2, the feeder series to Formula One. Thought I was having flashbacks to my first pole and win, but no, this Parente's really good. And he took his 600 horsepower F1 Tech GP2 Renault V8 to the top of the podium. In the spirit of things, I watched his race wearing my helmet. If Parente makes it to F1, he'll join Hamilton, Rosberg, Glock, and Kovalainen, all GP2 grads. Watch GP2, the action is furious. But the Parente tie-ins weren't over yet, as this weekend was rife with them. Grand Am and NASCAR went to Circuit Gilles Villeneuve in Montreal. I raced there in Formula Atlantic when F1 came to town. So to me, it's near criminal to watch these France family pigs run there versus F1 glamour. The Grand Am race was typical. I'll let someone else cover that. The NASCAR race was mind-bending at so many levels. Truly ugly cars, uglier driving, rain or not. The Parente flashback was the last lap, last corner giveaway by Marcos Ambrose as he let the guy behind him into his head and then into the lead for the win. I did similar in my last Montreal race, but it was back at the hairpin. I feel for you, Marcos. MotoGP at Indy had the Parente feel to it too, after Rossi surprisingly dropped his bike from the lead. Said he got onto the dirty part of the track. Now I'll spare you the details about all the times I shocked crowds with my non-wins, but Rossi opened the door for Lorenzo to cut the point lead in half. Nicky Hayden delivered himself and Ducati their first podium, sweetly on US soil. NH is finally mastering the tricky electronically traction-managed D-bike, which prevents him from using his dirt track racing style. But Nicky always finds a way to win, so he's adapting. And then there was the F1 GP at Spa. In high school, I was on the state's worst gymnastic team. In the 80s, I played center field for Patrick's Pub, White Plains, New York's worst softball team. But then with each team, there was a moment when it all came together and we made it to their championship finals, each only to finish second. But we did shine. So watching Fizzy and Force India take it to the big names, well, to me it was just another Parente moment. And if it wasn't for the Ferrari Kurz, Fizzy would have accomplished what we did not. Button got taken out, but his horrid qualifying performance was reason that he was vulnerable in the first place. Enough worrying about Luca Badois, I'm questioning Button's talent. As for Luca, who the press now calls "Look How Bad You Are," get it? The replacement rumors have now gone Tony Soprano Godfather mode. Seems Force India still owes Ferrari some lira for last year's engines, so... Someday I may ask you for a favor on the day of my daughter's wedding, and that favor is Fisichella from Monza. Ferrari says the decision is coming this week. We record Tuesday AM, so you may know everything by now. All I know is my last team owner traded me out of my seat because he owed money. So maybe this Parente connection to last week's racing is real. Is real? What? Later.